So we ended here yesterday. I got a few objectives I need to complete. Yes, that's why we are here. That's why we are here. What are you doing hiding in this corner, creepy girl?
Here's an idea. On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum.
Oh, okay.
The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Saros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
That's cool. Got a few more places I need to stop at. So this popped up. I had already been to this area. We just now popping up. Okay, let's hit the training grounds first. Talk to this bum inside the training grounds who refuses to fight me. You.
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
You know what? You wait, man. I got something for you. The time will come. The Thunderbrand replica. I know who that goes to. A tattooed overcoat. There's a bunch of lost items. A wooden button. I know who that goes to. The big broad and the big dude that won't join me. Just those two items. So, sword tournament. Who's my best swordsman? It's probably Felix. But Felix is a C, but Anna's a C+. Get in there, Anna. Oh, that's an easy matchup. Go ahead and win that. Okay. Oh, don't take that hit laying down.
See ya.
Okay, round one goes to Anna. No, we're not gonna use our health thing yet. Just keep going. We're not watching this.
My apologies.
I know what she did there. She hit him with that one hitter. Progression. See, the game probably expected me to be at like level 4 like the rest of these bums, but we spent time leveling up already.
Come again.
Let's see where your health is now, Anna. Oh, still hasn't been hit yet, huh? Okay, well, we'll heal after this guy. Oh, she lost. Oh, I should have healed.
I'm glad I asked you.
Okay. You know what? Next time I come, we're gonna do that again. We're gonna do that again. Right now, I'm low on activity points. I was gonna run it back right now, but we're limited to what we can do. I'll be back.
Let's see.
We're gonna have everybody jump up to level 15, and we're gonna revisit that tournament.
Hey, Professor.
Did you hate Professor me? Over this way. You.
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault.
Ah.
I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
Okay, but the treasury doesn't have treasure in it, just weapons. That's not a treasury, that's an armory. You have weapons, this is the armory, there's no treasure in there. Oh.
Well done. You have my thanks.
No, get away from me. There we go. Go this way. There's a guy over here. Right here. Right here.
That's so.
You.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. I don't drink wine, so I assumed that the older wine was supposed to be better, but if he says it's not drinkable, I'll take his word for it.
Okay?
Yes, I'm okay. You.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Seros. Could it be that someone has spread these rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration?
For him, I need... It's not there, it's a gift. A stupid tea set.
How kind of you.
I will have to repay you sometime.
Yep, I found your tea aficionado. Tea aficionado. Now we can invite people to tea parties. Yay.
Maybe. It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garrick Mach's 995-year history. So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
I have never seen you at this garden before.
Hi there!
My precious children, you have never been here before.
Okay.
Alright, let me find these chumps I need to give these items to. Oh, I'll take this. Alright, big guy's usually here in the kitchen. Well, the cafeteria. I don't see him here. There's usually one other place he hides out if he's not here. It's normally out this way in the garden. Like a creep. Watch him be over here. He should be over here on the other side of this gate. That's not true. Right here. Nope. Alright, well, we're going to use the map to find him. I thought I could do this the easy way. Oh, there he is. In his classroom. Why wouldn't he be in his classroom, huh? This one is not his classroom. It's the next one over, right? Wait, the next one over is my classroom. Never mind. I think this one is mine. Yeah, this is my classroom. He's not in there. So he's in this one. No, he's not. Oh, thanks for that. I needed that. Big guy. Oh, there he is.
So, yeah.
I'm right behind you.
I bet the enemy is using this assassination nonsense just to sneak in and raid the pantry. What do you think, Professor?
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm right, all right. My animal instinct is telling me that the enemy is after our best meats.
Are you the enemy? Here.
Oh, hey! I can't believe I dropped this. Thanks for bringing it to me.
Oh yeah, I need to go ahead and do this. Dimitri, I got your notes.
Let's see. Thanks for your help. Church values above all else. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make gaining entry far easier than usual. You know the place of which I speak.
Mausoleum.
Yes, that is the most likely possibility. We do not know their objective, but there is a good chance that our enemy is planning to target the Holy Mausoleum.
Alright, well, I'll let them target the mausoleum. We'll stop them. Where's that going? We can get 1 mil in because we used all our activity points doing stuff for these people. I feel like they should refund me on the activity points once we complete the task. Okay. No. Yeah, let's go with you. I always seem to get these two together.
Today's dish was so good. Oh, but not as good as your homemade sweets, Mercy.
You're too kind. Maybe I'll bake some for you next time, Professor.
No, no, no. You don't need to. Don't make anything for me. I don't need it. Alright, to collect several valuable secrets, that's on the battlefield, so we're going to end today's activities. Oh yeah, some classroom time. Alright, so goals, let's see. Dimitri, you still have your sword and axe, okay. Doo-doo head, okay. Felix, sword and reason. Ash, bow and riding. Lance, riding. Mercedes, just flying is now a priority for you. Let's go ahead and get this and flying. So she won't use black magic as much, but I'll let her gain experience on it outside of battle. Annette, reason and faith. Okay. Ingrid, flying and faith. No flying and axe for Ingrid. Okay. Nope, no, 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 no. Axe. Flying. Anna, sword and reason. Alright. Everyone has their goals, their priorities. Cool. Let's see. Who was 100% motivated to learn today? Let's see. Lance and writing. We can improve your writing skill.
I thought this was... Alright, that's enough praise.
Well, you're gonna get some more.
Wow, I seem to be on a roll. I thought this was a test. I thought this was a test.
Alright, we're done with him. Mercedes, need to work on your flying skills, which you are at E. We need to get her to a C. So we'll work on that. Go ahead and get those points in right now.
Now I feel like I'm getting somewhere.
I'm glad you feel like you're getting somewhere. Annette, reason and faith. Your reason skills are at C. Faith is what you need to work on.
Thanks for your time. Am I making progress?
Yes. She probably will not be able to use any white magic, but we're getting there.
I'll get the next one too.
Oh, I got faith you will.
Thanks for your time. Thanks for your time.
Alright. Ingrid, you're going to be the last one here. Flying and axe. So your axe skills must be at a B. Your flying skills must be at a C. That's what I have here. Let's work on your axe skills.
That was challenging. I'm getting the hang of that. That was challenging. I appreciate your guidance.
That's the weapon she has in the last few battles, so those 4 are taken care of this month. Now I gotta worry about these other 5. Begin the lecture. No one's changing their goals. Nope. I've been trying to win the heart of this girl, but none of the fancy gifts or sweet things I tell her have worked. Do you know any secret dating tricks that I can use to win her heart? Stay away for a while so she starts to miss you. Try having a deeper conversation with her. Clean up your act. Let's try the first one.
That might work.
Yeah, I figured like the other ones would probably hurt his morale, so I gave him that the light touch, you know.
Professor.
No, you gotta focus on what I tell you to focus on, alright?
No way. I couldn't have done it without you. I just love learning new things. That's why I came to the Officers Academy. I want to learn magic. I'm learning more now than I have in my whole entire life. Speaking of, I'd better go visit the library for some research before magic practice, which is just before sword training.
Don't overdo it.
That's just not possible. I always find it's more tiring to laze around doing nothing. I've never been any good at that. I have to have something to do. Like, on my days off, I need to get up early and take care of the cleaning first, or I just can't relax.
Yeah, you're doing too much here, chick.
But a day without accomplishments is completely wasted. Not to mention... Oh, wait. Oh, no. I was supposed to be on cooking duty today. Ugh, I completely forgot. Sorry, Professor, but I have to run. Thanks again for your help. Ah! Who put this stupid barrel here?
Okay, well, her motivation's back up, but you're going to have to get to the back of the line there, chick. So I got 4 students that work on their motivation on the next go around here. Oh my god, what do you want? Mercedes. Let's go see Mercedes. What does she want?
Good evening, Professor. Returning from work, I take it?
Oh yeah, I was teaching you all day.
I commend you for working so late into the evening. All of my days at the academy are enriching thanks to you. Try not to overtax yourself, all right? I'm concerned for your health. We wouldn't want you to wear yourself out.
Are you flirting with me?
The goddess won't smite you if you rely on others for help, you know. Listen here, Professor. You might not like what I'm about to say. To be perfectly honest, I had my doubts when I first met you. I don't want you to think less of me for saying this, but here we are. At first, I thought you seemed too young to be a professor.
Me too.
It is unusual, you have to admit. Yet you seemed very composed and mature despite your age. You're strong-willed, encouraging, and you go to great lengths to ensure that everyone is cared for. But it almost feels like you're trying too hard to be a perfect role model for your students.
There we go, that's better. I'm not trying too hard, it comes with the territory.
If that's how you feel, then I can't disagree. But I think it's necessary to give yourself a break every now and again. The mind has a tendency to make mistakes when you've exhausted yourself. In my case, I still seem to make mistakes even when I'm wide awake. Oh, you know, I'm always mixing up the dates for drills or misplacing things. Just the other day, I forgot to put on my uniform and headed out to practice wearing only my... you can imagine how embarrassed... Anyway, if you do, you might... That reminds me, if it's alright with you, I'd like to help in any way.
You know what? You can help me.
Whatever you need.
Just wear your clothes.
Say the word. I look forward to helping you out.
You know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
I'm honored that you invited me. You know about my favorite tea. I am moved.
Oh, okay.
I am ever so grateful.
I gotta work on my charm. That's what this does. Let's talk. Damn it, wrong one for her. Alright, so you're working together. Let's try that one. Okay, you like that one. So she doesn't like battle, but she likes talking about working together. Oh, you like gossip, huh?
Lively places are my favorite. I like the monastery because there are always so many people bustling about.
Yeah, I didn't get all four. No, let's end this. I'm not observing.
That tea was very delicious. Please take care, Professor.
We'll get this done together.
We'll get this done together.
This should be easy. We got through that without trouble.
So this is how it's done.
Each new
I love
experience
progress.
is an asset.
I can do better now.
It's all coming together.
Now she can use white magic. Okay, now we have 2 white magic users on the field. I appreciate that. That's a good move right there. We're gonna explore again, and then on the 20th we're going to do some battling. We can go out in the field, battle. Let's explore. I know I said seminar, but seminar is not gonna help with my student issue right now. You still sleep in my room?
A hero's relic.
Yeah. Alright, food first, then we worry about the other ones. Today's special. You're not in my house. Go away. Alright, none of my people like today's special. Let's go with Dimitri and Ash.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
Yes.
Oh, this takes me back. I used to love this when I was a child.
You're still a child, kid. I wanted to break it to you. You're at a kid's school. Alright, let's run that back. Do it again. This time, let's go with pickled rabbit. Ew, pickled rabbit skewers. Sounds disgusting. Alright, so Ingrid, I believe I already taken care of. So Felix, Anna. And then the rest of my points will be used towards myself.
That looks appetizing.
I know.
This is one of my favorites.
I know.
How did you know?
Alright, so I got 4 students that I can focus on in the next class session here. You,
What's
oh
the
man.
matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so, the Knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The goddess, they say it's the day when the god... Not too likely, if you ask me.
Alright. So my last skills are at E, authority, horseback riding. Yeah, that one chick needs horseback riding. Let's work on that. Thanks, old man. I find myself another instructor around here somewhere. She could teach me magic out here. Don't stand so close, I might push you in.
Professor, I hope you're well. As for me,
I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight.
You are so inappropriate.
Now, I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town.
Alright, my sword skills are already at a C, so I need you to improve my white magic skills. Do I have bait the fish? I do. Oh, we're gonna knock this out. I'm a damn professional. I can fish all day. Boom. Here we go. Will it be perfect every time? Absolutely not. But I'll do my best. Excelente. It's the hat, man. I'm telling you, it's all in the hat. See? The hat gives me skills. It gives me power. Undefeated fishing skills here. Fish can't beat me. Damn, fish can't beat me. Alright. We're going gardening. After this, go gardening. And I think that should improve my professional level to the next level there. We'll see. Let's see, I said it wasn't gonna be perfect every time, right? That was one of them. Alright, last piece of bait here. We got all kinds of fish to eat with. That's alright. I got my experience points. Let's go ahead and knock it up to the next level right here. Excuse me, miss. Alright, so we can take every master classes have been unlocked. Okay, so now we can have the next level of classes that we can advance to. Alright, we have 3 slots. Go ahead and put you in there, you in there. Let's go. I'll be back next week. Well, no, not next week, the week after next. Next week we're going to battle. Bunch of bums. What?
Oh.
Welcome. Will this one do? Many thanks. Come back soon.
Got it. I'll be back soon.
So
not too soon though. I don't like coming down here. Alright, let's see if they let us do this letter thing for free again. If they don't, then we'll move on. Alright, this is a drawing of what looks like a student throwing trash in the ground. Don't be snitching, boy. Meat and vegetables are both delicious, but some people complain about not liking one or the other. I just don't understand how anyone can snub a good meal. figured that was her. I was gonna go with the first answer. I figured that wouldn't be a good one, what she's looking for. Alright, life would be so much easier if no one had to talk face to face. It is written correspondence like this really the best form of communication, or face to door chats? It's Bernie. I'll give her this one. I don't know the right answer for her. Alright, Dimitri, I didn't hit you up last class, so we're gonna get you this time around. We need to get your sword to D+ levels right now. Yeah, you still have to use the axe during battle. Alright, the next battle he should be a D+, which will knock off the next requirement for the next level for him. Alright, sword, skill A, reason A. We'll increase your reason since your reason is way behind. See, look, that's actually something he struggles with.
This could be useful.
Yes, it can.
Quite intriguing.
Turning him into a magician is not what I want to do, but I might have to if those 3 stars don't pile up like they should. Ash, bow, and writing. I feel like I did you last time, didn't I? Your bow needs to be a A, writing needs to be a C, so we'll focus on writing.
I've learned a lot.
Mercedes, I got you the last time. Anna, I did not. Let's take care of Anna here. Sword and reason. Sword and reason. And you're just like Felix.
Ooh.
Alright, so we got room for one more. Annette, Mercedes. Annette, Mercedes. I didn't do doo-doo. Doo-doo. Mercedes just needs flying at sea. Annette needs to focus on reason and faith. So Annette, Mercedes, go ahead. You're gonna work on flying.
Yes, very.
A bow is a pie for her, so they're saying that she could specialize in bow once those 3 stars fill up. But bow is not your focus.
Now I feel like I'm.
You know what? We could make it her focus though. What am I working on for her?
Thank you, Professor. Yes.
Show me the goals for her. Mercedes, you're down to 1 event. Go ahead and do this. Bow. Flying.
Professor.
I do want you to become a Pegasus Knight, but I believe your lance skills is already at the level we need them at, so we need you to focus on your axe skills. Alright, who wants to chat?
How do you like that? There's so much left to learn.
Alright, D and C. D and C, D and C, D and C. Alright, well, get you to a B. We can start, we can talk.
Good to go. Each new experience is an asset.
I've deepened my understanding.
So
That's
this
good,
is
that's
how
good.
it's done.
I'm getting much better.
It all makes sense now.
I guess my biggest hope is when it said twice the reward, that means twice the experience. Let's check out the map. Yeah, I've never been here before. Well, it's gonna be a lot of leveling up opportunities for the magic users. We can put you guys in the front. Make sure you're in a good position. The leader's off. Magic user. Magic user. And where are you? Right there. Boom. I'm cool with that setup for now. We must kill everyone. We're gonna split the group up in half. I mean, two. Split in two. One group will come this way. The other group will come around from that side. See, they think they have us in a pincer attack right now, but they got another thing coming.
Here goes.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to draw them in.
I'm on it.
Draw them in. Alright, the axe thrower can't reach her. That's what I care about. But the guy in the bow can.
Here we go.
What should I do?
Draw them out. You stand right behind him.
Ready.
Woman, you stand here.
I'll cut through.
Dimitri, I want you to go together. You guys go together.
I'll give it my all.
Archer.
I'll go.
Felix. And I guess it's anyone's choice for you. I guess we'll put you with this group. That group has 5. We'll do 5 on 5 here. Oh. Have you not heard of us?
Not so fast.
Oh, they apparently have never heard of us. We're the baddest people on this mountain, alright? Oh, syrup broke. That's not good. Damn. Don't do it to him, Dimitri. Alright, well, she's doing her job. Her job was to draw them out, and she did. His job was to draw them out, and he did. Alright, Mercedes, get in here and do your thing. Yeah, that really wasn't much experience. I was hoping for more. You said double. Alright, her mace broke. You two get ready to draw them out. Yeah, you follow them, back them up. Now, back to this area. You, woman. I really thought she was gonna kill him. Guess not. His bow's at a disadvantage. Just try Deadeye.
No.
He said no.
I'm starting to see results.
I am too. And I like your results so far. Oh, yeah.
Guess I've gotten...
I guess you have gotten better. I'll give you your credit. Alright. Full.
I have improved.
You have now improved to level 15. Do you have a secondary weapon on you? Or no? No? Shit. Alright, well. Let's see if we can trade with someone. No? I'm already committed to this plan. I'm not sending myself backwards to give her another weapon. We're committed to this. Level 14. I told you we're gonna level up on this one. Boom. You draw them out. So she can't hit anyone. What type of What weapons do you have? The javelin. Not gonna do her any good. I'll put you. The guy with the axe wants you. Let's put you right here. Woman. Alright, Mercedes. At least kill one, please. Let's see what you got. Baloney. I want the money. You got an axe. Let's go for this guy. Hi. Ingrid, you have an axe too, huh? Yours is broken as well. Where are we getting all these broken ass weapons from? Give me this steel axe. Finish this clown. Oh, you're gonna chase us. Okay, I see how it is. He wants to chase us. Well, he said it wasn't good enough. I think this is what we'll do. We're gonna trade Anna's weapon. Anna's weapon for Felix, since he's already level 15. He's already at the promised land here. Let's do a trade. Thank you. Oh yeah, you're coming around. You're going all the way around. See, they're not expecting us to come from this direction. Joke's on them. Alright, so they got us surrounded on both sides over here. So we can either go this way and pursue these two, or go this way and pursue these two. I'm a big fan of making these clowns follow us. Baloney. Look at that, level 15.
I feel more powerful.
I hope so. You haven't been hit yet in this fight. I would feel powerful too. Get out of here. We're gonna make you chase us. In fact, you stand. No. You draw in the magic user. You be ready to kill. You can go do whatever. I don't really care what you do. I do not care. That was a dumb move. Why would you do that? Out here committing suicide. For what? For some king that doesn't even know what your name is? Doesn't know what you look like? Doesn't know that you have a family? Alright, you guys all good to go. I drew you guys in on this for this purpose here. Axis full of questions. Really? You missed? That was your chance, bro. Baloney! You know what? I know you're 15. Take him out. Really? We took care of problems on both fronts now. There's one on this side, one against the other four on the other side there. Whatever. You get closer, but you're not gonna get in the fight. You get right there. I should know that was gonna happen. I should have known. I should have known you were weak. You stand there. You stand here. Baloney! That's how you solve that problem. Now back to this. No. You're level 15.
Proceed with caution.
Yeah, that would be instant death if I get hit. That's a no. You know what? Let you go first. That's alright. I think he has a backup weapon. It's just the four of you guys. What are you gonna do?
Battle you got.
4 on 10. I don't like your odds. I think it's just the 4 of them, right? Yeah, the last 4. You're lucky my other magic use is too far away.
Thank you. What should I do?
See, they thought they were going to do the pincer attack on us. Joke's on them. We're the ones attacking. That's right. You're definitely in danger where you are, but, want me to kill this? No. Can't kill him, huh? Damn it, maybe I should have get what's his face back his weapon. Yeah, we're gonna die. Yeah, I'll take at least one of you before you take mine. Alright. Got him. You stand right there. Kill this guy. How you wanna play this game? I can do this all day.
It changed for the better.
Oh, we all lived. Okay. That's what I like to see. Here. Just for that. Knock you down to 2. Let my man Ash here get a kill for once in his life. Which one of you needs it the most? You? She's not gonna put him down, but we'll get it close. Here, move right here. Barely even felt it. You know, we have a Gambit. Let's see what Gambit does for you. Oh, now you're gonna kill her. Okay. I see what that does. Funny how this battle turned out. They had the advantage at the beginning. Now look. Nope, she barely felt it. She barely felt it. Alright. Let's get to this strategy meeting.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is finally here. Let's move ahead with our plan.
Leave it to me. Professor, are you in as well?
Oh, you damn right I'm in.
We've narrowed down their objective. Kind of. So, let's show everyone that we can carry out our duties better than anyone.
We're counting on you, Professor.
You seem a mite too relaxed for my liking. The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin. While we are in the goddess tower, We are relying on you to secure the locations that are lacking in defense.
May I let you in on something, Professor? My brother can be a bit callous. He told me that he was concerned about you, and hinted that perhaps you would be better off patrolling a coffin.
That was said in jest, Flame, and in confidence. Please just remain by my side and do not cause any more trouble. As a professor, you would do well to remember that...
Alright, this guy's gonna make me slap him, alright? He would do well to shut his mouth. Alright, so we got some distance fighters here. We got some magicians, some archers here in the front. More magicians, the swordsman. And the guy in the back is a magician. And then there's this guy, look at him. Level 16, HP 42. We're not gonna mess with him. There's something I'm supposed to do.
Welcome. Come back soon.
Something I need to do before this fight. I don't want to forget it. I'm gonna forget it. That's what it was. We were looking at items. Those upgradable items, all me. Just use it. Luck by 4. Give me that. Let's go to this last page. Okay, you give me that. Give me that. You don't need it. Anyone else? No? Alright, cool. Let's get all these broken weapons out of the inventory. I saw one more, right? There you go. That gonna fool me. Alright, broken weapons are out. My luck is up. I want to see what I'm looking like right now. Show me myself here. My stats. Alright, so strength 23. Let me see what we need. Magic, I'm at a 10. I got more than 10 on magic. Boom. Charm still down. Charm. Yeah. We gotta work on charm. Apparently I don't have the requirement. Don't meet the requirement for anyone. I guess it'll be tea parties for days. I'm not worried. You guys can't defeat us.
It is as we suspected. The enemy is within.
Those Central Church dastards have spotted us. Buy me some time while I open the seal on the casket.
I'm on it.
Alright.
The enemy is after the casket of St. Seros. Do they intend to steal her bones? We must defeat those enemies before they open the casket. But look closely at the ground. There are contraptions of some sort in place.
Where?
We'll have to look closely at the enemy's weapons and advance while attacking them from the best positions possible.
I like how this guy's giving me a lesson on how to do fighting, as if I haven't been here the whole time.
Ready. I'm on it.
But are you though? Are you really on it?
What should I do?
I say no, because that movement you just made was weak.
Stay focused.
Stay focused. I'm gonna kill you first.
I'll go.
Alright, you guys head this way. What's this do? It raises resistance, has no effect on flyers. Okay, so they help us. No, get you there faster.
I'll cut through.
Here we go.
Well, she's gonna get her mastery at the end of this stage, I think.
Death Knight, prove your strength and scatter these fools.
I don't take commands, or waste my time on weaklings.
That knight looks like he has experience. It would be foolish to challenge him recklessly.
Okay, well, he's not gonna bother us, so I'm gonna leave him alone, like I was planning on. Can you hit him from here? Yes, you can. Alright, bring it in. You draw him in, we'll take him down. Then kill this clown. Alright, Ingrid, show your worth.
Thank you.
You know what? Anytime. I'll heal you any time of the week. I need you alive. I need you kicking. Put you right here. They're gonna go after him. Install that bow. They want to attack from a distance. I got something for them. Oh, so they all went after him. Okay. Alright, you go right here. Leave yourself wide open for them to attack you. It's part of the plan, trust me. I'm a doctor. Kill him. Look at that. I told you we were gonna get 15 before the end of the month.
Guess I've got...
You used to be my weakest guy here. Now I got... What about the other ones here? Ingrid, you're up there. You stand here in the way. Alright, you're gonna be seriously damaged, so go ahead and stand next to Ingrid. You. Take him down.
Knew you could do it.
I knew she could do it too. Alright, they're gonna aim at Felix, who's already 15. Archer, do your thing. You can get up close. You can. Feel this. Dimitri, you guys are all 15. I was trying to get Anna in there, but they keep moving too far to the left here. That was my fault. I should have just I should have drugged them this way. Dimitri, kill one.
I haven't...
Yo, aim at him. He can't attack you. Annette. No. Ingrid. You're way behind. Get that level 15, homie. No. Cool.
It's just not my day.
The reinforcements.
Your reinforcements aren't coming. I'm gonna kill you all. Oh, this is your chance, Anna. He backed up. Get him, Anna. You thought you were smart.
I know a good deal when I see it.
Me too. Now, chest. Okay, that's the chest right there. Cool. We got a chest key on each side. Raises defense. Oh, okay. You dodged it. I give you credit for that. I need you two to bring up the rear.
Stay vigilant.
Stay vigilant. Alright, leave the Death Knight alone. Not gonna mess with him. In fact, let's just go this way. Get out of his way. But next time I see you, Death Knight, you're gonna have words. Next to go around here calling me weak.
My thanks.
Really? Alright, overall, it's going pretty well. No one's died. Yeah, no one's died. You put you right there, Anna, in the danger, because if you need to be, draw them out. Yeah, he'll be a little bit weaker when you face him. Like a bitch. Alright, take that chest key. You don't need to do any fighting. I forget which one of you clowns has the chest key. The chest is right there, isn't it? Okay. Is it you? No.
You saved me.
You go ahead and get some class mastery points. I'll take that. Is it you with the key? Well, good thing it's not, because you're going first. You. It's not you. Let's put you right there. That means it has to be you, Mercedes. Mercedes-Benz. No, it's not her either. Then I guess it's you. Yep. I'll have Mercedes take the key off of him because she doesn't actually need to do any more fighting. I like it. So a level B. So I made a first goal right there, a level B. She's ready for the next upgrade. Wait, take that off. Oh, backup. You get that chest. Spirit dust, huh? Alright, enemies right there. So I'm gonna need you to be right here, Archer. Shoot that fool in the back. Thank you.
I have so far left to go.
Agreed. Oh, she's just a healer, so she doesn't do anything, any damage. Okay, well, get that credit. She's ready for the next certification. Cool. Alright, Mercedes-Benz. You're gonna need to take that key off of him. Oh, you all need to be in the fight. Damn it. Well, I guess you're gonna be coming up the rear. Let's put you right here. Let's put you all up in here. So you don't do any damage, you just heal. Okay. Use that spirit dust. Alright, you come up here. Hit him from a distance. Oh, so that one does do damage. She doesn't just heal. Okay. We'll have you two take them out, and the other three here will come around the back. You know what? No. We're gonna wait for reinforcements. Bring the asses around here. Ain't scared no reinforcements. Oh, I'll take that. Alright, level 13. Kill him. Really? Level 14. Kill them. Oh yeah, bro. We coming at you from both sides. Come on with it. We gonna wait for them reinforcements. I think they're smart. Come on, Ash, man, make the hit. Make the shot. You can't be missing shots out here. Alright, you stay here and wait for reinforcements, lady. Yeah, flame this dude. Cut him up. Level 14. Okay, we have hope. There's still hope. Alright, you go straight for the last guy. You. Kill him. There's still hope.
I will get stronger still.
Proceed with caution.
Proceed with caution. How's that for caution, huh? Just you guys? Oh yeah, we waiting for you reinforcements. Show up. I'm gonna put myself right here. Come get us. Reinforcements. Oh, you come straight up the middle? I'll take that too. That's actually a better deal. I can get some more leveling up out of these guys here. You stand in the back, out of the way. You stay right here. And you stand right here.
You're amazing.
Yes, I know this. I know how amazing I am. Alright, who needs it the most? You.
Thank you.
Head back guy thinks he has backup coming his way. Okay, so you just brush past my first wave. You just ignore them. They're out here waiting for you. Here, you stay right here and do some attacking.
What should I do?
Stay right there. Oh, you can't hit me, can you? Alright, you will continue to heal the guy that he's after, which is the weakest one. Go ahead and hit him.
My thanks.
Thank you.
This isn't so hard.
You're gonna go for him and get surrounded, dummy. Watch this. Watch this guy, watch this guy.
Thank you.
Not today, not today. Come on, computer. Don't do this to me. Stand by real quick. My computer's doing this thing. Not today, come on. Cool. I went an hour without touching my computer, right? It does this still. Even though I turned that setting off, it still happens. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. You're next. Hit him with that long shot. He can't hit me from here.
You're too late. The seal will be broken.
Well, it's not broken right now, is it? Get in there and kill this clown. You still couldn't get level 15. Oh my
seal
god.
is broken. You can't. Huh? A sword.
Oh, that's my sword now.
What?
I stole this sword off you. I just took it from you. Come on, give it to him.
That sword is... I see. What a pleasant surprise.
He got away. We have no choice but to let them go for now. Professor, the way that sword is glowing, I wonder...
Is the intruder here? Oh, looks like you have this under control. You, round up any stragglers.
Will do.
That was exciting. I think. I really can't tell. That was exciting. I think. I really can't tell. Alright. The mysterious blade unleashes its true power in Byleth's hands, extending to reach distant enemies. The weapon's durability is restored by 5 each time Byleth chooses to rest on his day off.
You have committed a breach of faith. The Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel. Unlawful entry. The attempted assassination of the Archbishop. An attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
What? We have nothing to do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death.
Kill him.
For a member of the Church. You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen. We've been deceived.
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands.
Kill him.
The Archbishop lives. Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Saros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Thief? Huh. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor.
That's right.
You will be surprised to hear that the crest stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
As expected. It would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
I'm the greatest. That's all we need to know.